This might be the most beautiful townhome I have ever been in my life. And I'm not joking either. So what we're doing today is we're going to explore brand new construction townhomes in and around the city of London, one of which backs onto a nature preserve next to a giant park and is under $650. But first, we're gonna start here at Ridgeview Homes on Heathwoods in Lambeth, all right? So these are these beautiful giant red brick townhomes they're just building right now. If you don't know London very well, look at your map right here, okay? So this here is London, and then down here, the southwest corner, you get Lambeth, an area that's been known to be very good, very highly sought after area for generations. And then if you follow Campbell Road up, you scroll in here, this area all right here is brand new, currently under construction. There's two-story homes, there's detached, and there's townhomes like you see right here behind me. Location-wise, this is amazing, okay? So first of all, you're close to the 402 and the 401 down here. Also, right nearby is Lambeth Elementary School. You are in one of the best elementary public school districts in this city. So we're gonna tour the inside of this home in just a minute, but first, just from the exterior, first thing you notice, I notice anyway, the gorgeous red brick. I love red brick homes. Also, do you see right here, I don't know if you can see it from the screen right there, yeah, these giant windows? That there is the primary bedroom. That's the master bedroom, okay? When we get there, you're gonna be blown away at what you see. Honestly, these are some of the most beautiful townhomes I've ever been in. I've already said it. I'll probably say it again a bunch more times throughout this video. Let's go for a tour. All right, so first things first, you walk in the front door, and for a lot of builders, it's very tempting to have like a long entryway that's just kind of boring, flat, drywall, nothing interesting, because it's just an entryway, but not here with Ridgeview Homes. Have a look at this. So you walk in the front door, you get this beautiful giant cabinet with accent lighting right at the bottom, which just gives this elegant feel to the whole thing. It's very nice. Those aren't my high heels, by the way. Those don't fit me. I tried them on. All right, so then you walk down the hallway. We're gonna get to the kitchen and the living room in just a second, and they are beautiful. First though, I wanna show you here is your powder room, your washroom, and it's very nice that this is down the hallway away from the kitchen and the living room, because I've been in townhomes before where the washroom is right there, and there's nothing more awkward than using the washroom just off of the kitchen or the living room. Nobody wants, we can hear what you're doing, okay? It's not fun. Anyway, this is a beautiful washroom. Let's get the lights on here for you. So there's a lot of upgrades throughout this entire townhome, and this is one of them, this beautiful sink right here with the gold faucets. It also, you'll notice stone countertops throughout this entire house, even in the powder room, okay? This is very elegant. I especially like the lighting as well. Instead of overhead lighting, they have this very elegant upgraded lighting on the side. And again, too, you have upgraded lighting above your head as you walk down the hallway as well, which looks very nice. And then we get, ta-da, to like the crown jewel of this home, in my opinion. And we haven't even gotten to the master bedroom yet, which is also amazing. But I think this might be my favorite room, the kitchen and the living room. This is your main living area, and I swear, I've been in a million townhomes in my career. I don't think I've been into a kitchen that's this beautiful from a townhome. Like, I would compare this kitchen, it's obviously smaller, but I would compare this kitchen to the ones I see in $1.89 million homes. Like, they really went all out. It is just gorgeous. From the lighting over the island to the lighting, look at the lighting back here on the backsplash. That is a gorgeous feature as well. They've got great hardware as well, so that's all an upgrade too. You see all down here, you've got the gold-plated hardware on the drawers, and the faucets are gold-plated as well. These are absolutely beautiful. And the floating shelves. Here, do you want to see something? This is like one of my favorite parts. I've never seen this before. This is one of my favorite parts of this kitchen. All right, you ready? So, this is how your microwave works. Yeah, it's a drawer microwave. It's built in, so first of all, you're not taking up counter space with some big ugly microwave, but also it just holds so much food. It's so nice. And it opens with the press of a button. I think the white stone, or actually kind of grayish cream-colored stone countertops accent the dark cabinetry very well as the gold-plated hardware. So this was another upgrade they decided to do I really like. So there's tons of cabinet space. The cabinetry extends into the dining area, and then they actually built in bench seating in between these cabinets. I think it really pulls the room together. And then if I rotate this way, ta-da! Yeah, we're in the living room here, okay? And the two things I really like that I want to show you. One of them is this fireplace right here. It's an electric fireplace with a beautiful display. And then above my head, you've got more amazing lighting. Again, so all the lighting throughout this house is like upgraded lighting. They didn't cheap out on anything. This isn't like the stock lighting you get in bulk from Home Depot. These are very nice lighting, okay? Also, should point out the giant windows here and the giant patio door here. There's a lot of light coming into this home. Now, the time of the day right now, the sun's on the other side of the house, but I'm telling you, I was in here the other day at 10 in the morning. The lights didn't even matter. You didn't need the lights because there's just so much light coming in from outside. Beautiful. Once again, before I leave this gorgeous room, just take one more look at this beautiful kitchen and living room, dining area. Listen, honestly, again, I know I said it at the start of the video, but this is one of the most beautiful kitchens I've ever been in. We're going to tell you all about the price of this home and about how much they're selling the neighboring townhomes for, because they're even cheaper on the way. We're also going to go look at some other new build townhomes that back onto not a forest, but a nature preserve and a big park very soon. First, I got to show you the master bedroom. Let's go. Okay, upstairs we go, and again, everywhere I turn, there's really cool lighting. I think they've done a great job with the, like, look, imagine, okay, you know, most homes have just those little flat lights you get from Costco. Like, imagine this stairway, but with that. Like, it would be so disappointing. Like, it would just be boring, but nothing's boring in this house. They really went all out and made it beautiful. All right. So, I am now walking into your master bedroom, all right? There is an ensuite washroom, of course. I'll show you in 2 seconds. But first, I want to point out this, okay? Remember when I was outside and I pointed it at the exterior of the house and I said, that's the primary bedroom? Well, here's the windows from this side. Do you realize how much light gets in here? I mean, this is almost floor-to-ceiling windows. I mean, that's just so elegant. A lot of townhomes, you're not gonna get that. You're gonna get your standard little rectangle window. Not here. Like, your entire wall here is windows, letting in so much light, which is fantastic. And then also, speaking of light, again, I love these the lighting on the wall here, okay? I don't know what you call it. It reminds me of those old candlesticks you'd see on walls in movies that take place in the medieval era. You know what I'm talking about? That's what they remind me of. Or old castles, they got the torch as you walk down the hallway. That's what it reminds me of. But anyway, I think it's beautiful. I think it's elegant. Now, walking in here, this is your walk-in closet. I can shut the door, I can hang out. There's a good amount of space in this room, which is nice, and lots of wire racks here. Okay, so now let's go check out your ensuite washroom. So again, there's a ton of upgrades in every room in this townhome, including this tile. So this is, I forget what they said, 12 by 24 tile. It's gorgeous. And check out the shower here. Come with me. Come with me into the shower, all right? I love the stone, I'm echoey in here, my Lord. I love the stone bottom to this. It's very nice. It gives, obviously, grip in a wet environment and also looks very nice. And then we've got beautiful gray tile all throughout here. And again, more gold faucets. Gold faucets just make any kitchen or bathroom just look so elegant and regal. All right, that's my new word. I said it in the last video too, regal. Just learned it. All right, the vanity is very nice as well. I don't know what to say about it besides I love the look with these mirrors. You got his and her sinks, gold accents. This is just a beautiful washroom and quite large. So come with me down the hallway. I'm gonna stop you right here. This is an oversized door, you might realize here. Open it up. There's nothing in there right now, but this is where your laundry goes. So you're gonna have a stackable washer and dryer right here on the same floor as the bedrooms, okay? You don't need to run down to the basement. Gone are those days. Goodness, I don't know why for 100 years they built homes with the laundry in the basement. That just seems so ridiculous. Main floor laundry, okay? You don't have to be running up and down stairs. It's not good for your knees, all right? We're all getting old. We don't need that. We got 2 more spare bedrooms we're gonna check out. First, let's check out the washroom. This is the second washroom. Okay, this is, or the guest washroom, I guess you could call it. It's gorgeous. So I love the reeded millwork they put in here. Now you might remember, I did a video recently where I toured a $2 million home, and they had reeded millwork just like this throughout the entire house. It's nice you're also seeing it, because this is a pricey upgrade. You're also seeing it in the vanity in a townhome for much less money, all right? It makes it just look very elegant. If I can overuse a word in this video, it's gonna be elegant, I'm telling you. You'll see also the reeded millwork down here. Nice drawers, lots of storage. Okay, we got a very white, clean look, which is what you want for a washroom. We got grayish white tile, and we got gray tile back here. Gorgeous washroom. Let's get moving. Okay, 2 spare bedrooms to check out. So first off, this is the larger of the 2 spare bedrooms. You can see they've really went out of their way to add something in every room that makes it stand out. So in this one, we've got wainscoting around the bottom quarter of the wall, this gray area right here, which is nice. And then they have this lighting on the wall here. And again, what do you see right behind me here? You see upgraded lighting. Again, not just some like boob light in the ceiling. You know those old lights that just look like a boob? Yeah, that they used to put in every new build? No, we're better than that here, okay? We're better than that here at Heathwoods, okay? Now, one last room to check out. This, my friends, is the smallest of the rooms. This is the 3rd bedroom in this house. All right, so we're gonna sit down here right now and we're gonna have a little chat here with Teddy, all right? So the question probably running through your mind is, how much is this townhome, okay? By the way, listen, there are a couple things that are really cool about this townhome I still have not told you yet. One of them is in the backyard. It's fantastic. But anyway, how much does this house cost? The asking price right now from this model with $80,000 in upgrades is $760,000. Now, you don't have to spend that. So do you see right here in the drone footage all these other townhomes beside it? These ones are selling right now for $595. No, $595,000. Better get that right. Anyway, it's so they're significantly cheaper. They don't quite have all the upgrades that you have in this one, but I have walked through them and they are beautiful. They are spacious. They still have the big windows. They're brand new and they're under $600,000, okay? So if you want to come take a look at one of them and walk through to see if they would work for you, feel free to reach out to me. This is what I do for a living. I help people in London and the London area relocate, okay? Or maybe it's not a townhome. Maybe you're looking for a detached home. Maybe you're looking for a giant 2-story or a small home on the East End. Me and my team, we help people relocate to the area, and I would love to help you figure out what's right for you, what neighborhood is right for you, and how much you should actually be paying for some of these homes. All that we can help you with. So shoot me a text with your name and what your goals are, and we'll talk and see how I can help you accomplish those goals. Now, let's go check out the backyard. All right, so it's cold as hell outside. I'm not going out there right now, but look at the drone footage. I'll make the drone do all the outdoor work for me. Do you see how large this backyard is? So most townhomes, what you get is maybe 6 feet of a back, and I'm not exaggerating. You get 6 feet from your patio door to the end of what is yours on most townhomes. Not here. On this townhome, you're getting quite a substantial backyard. So you got room. You can put a kid's play gym back there. You can put a nice patio with gazebo back there. You can have a nice large garden back there. These are things that scared people away from townhomes in the past because they had no yard. We're quickly eliminating any reason not to buy a townhome with these new builds. In fact, look, even from the inside, I can shoot the camera out and you can just see how much space you really have back here. Another thing I should mention is these are not condos. I haven't said that yet. I should have said it at the start. There's no condo fee. So what you'll find about London, I don't know where you live, but in London, most townhomes are condos and they're gonna come with a $200-300 fee. But here, your fee is precisely zero. Okay, so that's fantastic. You own this, the inside and the outside. It's all yours and only yours. We're gonna tour another amazing new construction townhome in like 2 seconds. Okay, this one's under $650,000. Obviously, we're in a recession right now. You know that. If you want to stay up to date on the real estate market, what's going on, are prices going up, are prices going down, what's selling, what's not selling, is it a buyer's market? Is it a balanced market? What's going on? I send out a real estate market update, a video to a private group of people roughly every month. If you would find value in that sort of thing, down in the description below, there is a link. Just click it and type in your email address. You'll get it once a month. Also, actually, in the description, if you live in London and you need to know, what is my house worth, I will send you a personal, private video going over the sales in your neighborhood. It's completely free, and it can help you keep track of what your home is worth or how much equity you have in your house right now that you might be able to apply to a new house that you want to move to. So to receive that in your inbox, that is down in the description as well. Anything else that you need help with, including moving to this area, which is what we specialize in, finding out what house is right for you, what neighborhood, what price range, where should you live, where's the good schools, all that kind of stuff. That's what we do for a living. So my phone number is over here. If you're looking to move to the London area and you need some help, you can always just reach out to me. Shoot me a text. I want to know what your goals are, and I want to know how I can help you achieve those goals, okay? So right here, that's my number. Now let's go tour another amazing house. All right, are you ready for property number 2? Okay, new construction townhome number 2. So this beautiful thing behind me right here is 13 Optimist in Talbotville Meadows. So again, if you're not from this area, you're not gonna know what that is, okay? So this here is London. Down here, you have St. Thomas and Talbotville. Talbotville is basically like a suburb of St. Thomas. Most of it is new. Like this whole area right here that you see on your map is brand new, developed in the last few years, and Optimist is a new street. It's a really cool area, okay? For one, you're gonna see in a minute, you back onto nature, and there's a giant park literally around the corner, which is pretty cool. And then also there's another park. I mean, the parks per capita here are crazy. There's another big one around the corner that has a giant soccer field. We got baseball diamonds, we got running tracks, and a big open field over here. We got a pavilion, so you can have your whole family over for a gathering. And you got the soccer field, you got play gyms over there. There's so much around this area. And the really cool thing is there's no one is ever gonna build right behind you. So that's pretty sweet. Anyway, this is a beautiful home from Millstone Homes. Let's go check it out. All right, so first thing I notice when I walk into this entryway is this beautiful door. All right, this really steals the show. You know what's funny? It's how much a door can change the vibe of a room. Like, can you imagine like a basic Home Depot white door here? It just wouldn't look the same. It really gives character to this room. You know what it reminds me of actually? So I was in Austria, in Salzburg like a year ago, and it's a medieval city. It's very old. And there's all these buildings from like the 1800s. They had like the same door. Obviously theirs was, 1,000 years old, but it had the same vibe, the same look to it. This is really cool. Really brings a lot of character into this room. And then the other thing you're gonna notice is we got 9-foot ceilings here, okay? So this is very tall, and it's very wide entryway too. So you don't feel cramped at the door when all your guests are getting their shoes on and getting their coats on and trying to leave. There's a lot of space here, which is very nice. It's a beautiful entryway. So later when we go upstairs, there's something really cool I wanna show you that's actually in a spare bedroom, not the master. Okay, but anyway, we walk down this hallway. To our right, we get bathroom, closet, garage. We're gonna circle back to that later, but first, we need to enter this beautiful room. This is your main living area where you're gonna spend most of your time. So let's chat about this. First thing we need to talk about are these windows here. So townhomes have a problem, and that's they tend to run on the dark side. And the reason is because you can't put windows on the side. It's only at the back of the house. Well, here they've done a really good job. The entire back wall is basically windows. So we have a very large, oversized patio door over there. And then over here, we have 3 large, oversized window panes, which just let in a ton of light. The other thing you should realize is back here, this is south. So because we're in the northern hemisphere, yes, the sun rises in the east and sets in the west, but it's always shining kind of towards the south, okay? So you're always gonna get light coming in these back windows every single part of the day. That's beautiful. Also, check this out, okay? These windows are really cool. So he actually got these windows from Europe. I don't know if you've ever been to Europe. I know I just told you like a minute ago that I was in Austria last year. They had these windows where you turn them this way and they open. Yeah, that's pretty normal. And then we shut it, we turn it this way, and it tilts back, letting in air this way. So it allows you to, decide how much air you really want coming through your house. Do you want this window wide open? Do you want it tilted back just for some airflow? Kind of cool. Okay, maybe the builder is from Austria. I don't know. Because they had them there too. You get that over here as well with your patio door, which is really nice. And then, if we actually step outside here, what you're gonna find, right off the dining room, we come outside into your deck, overlooking this beautiful nature area. Yeah, so you got a little pond out here, out the back, and then just over here, behind me down there, that is that big park I was telling you about earlier. So that is Optimus Sports Park. They got a giant ball diamond over there that they just built. It's very nice. Big open green field. They got a running track that you can walk or run around the entire park there. And there's a pavilion. We'll go check it out later. I'll talk more about that down the road, okay? But what's nice here is you're never gonna have people right there. You're never gonna have another house. So that's a big problem we have, I find, in North America, is when you build a house, and you build your nice deck and you go in your backyard and you're looking over the fence at neighbors everywhere you look. That's the suburbs in Canada, is you're always staring over at neighbors. But here, you got privacy back there. Like, you're never gonna be looking at someone else's backyard with their unmowed lawn and kids' toys everywhere. Instead, you've got nature. I guarantee you're gonna see deer. You're gonna have deer coming up into your backyard here. I will personally guarantee that, all right? Because I know they're around here. Anyway, let's actually focus some of our energy inside now, okay? So I want to look at this living room here. This is a gorgeous living room. Again, we got 9-foot ceilings all through this area. Also, we got a nice electric fireplace here. Now, it's very sunny, there's a lot of light, and I don't know how well this camera is going to pick it up, but I do have it on right now, and it is quite nice. But just with so much light, the camera's not going to pick it up. The other thing they've done here is behind this painting, right here on the wall, they say it's TV ready, is the phrase that they use, meaning there's outlets back there, there's Ethernet back there, there's cable already in the wall back there. So, really ugly. When you go to someone's house, you've probably had it in your house, I've had it in my house, where you have cords dangling down from the television. It just looks terrible, right? You don't have to worry about that here. You don't need any cords dangling anywhere. It's all hidden behind the TV, which is really nice. So turning our attention to the kitchen here behind me, we've got, first of all, a very large island, which is nice. You'll notice they have 4 chairs right here at the island, so that's extra seating for you and your guests. And then cabinet space. For a townhome, this is a lot of cupboard space. So over here by the refrigerator, yeah, you got extra cabinet space all over there. You got over here, Obviously by the stove, down below, and down over here by the dishwasher, you got cabinet space. You've got ample room here for whatever you need. If you're a chef, you love to cook, you got tons of pots and pans, there's lots of room for it here. And of course, just so you don't have a microwave cluttering up your counter space, they built a little nice cubby here as well. So this is very nice. What do you think of the lighting here, by the way? There's a couple things I like here. So first of all, we got this cool light fixture over the dining room right there. We got some nice lights over top of the island. And then I also really like the floating shelves. It really gives this like sleek, clean look to a kitchen right there, okay? Anyway, I got some more stuff to show you here. As we walk back down the hall where we came from, we gotta check out the powder room, the closet, the garage, all right? You come down around the corner from the kitchen and the living room, you come over here and ta-da, now you've got your bathroom and your privacy, okay? Yeah, nice, clean, slick bathroom. You're gonna notice these cabinets, that's the theme they've used throughout the whole house. So the kitchen cabinets match the bathroom cabinets, both down here and upstairs in the bedrooms and bathrooms up there as well. This is your closet. Now here's the thing, you might not notice from just this video here, but right up top there, they've got this, it looks like it's already pre-built in for security. So you can have, there's Ethernet cables up there, there's cable wires, there's camera wires up there. So if you need to have security or a monitor or whatever, you can have the hub right here in the top corner of that closet. So that's a nice feature. And then you already saw from the outside here, we got a nice little one-car garage here as well. All right, so we come back down your hallway, back toward that beautiful medieval door. Let's go upstairs. All right, so welcome to the upstairs master bedroom in 2 seconds. First, I just want to point out how wide this hallway is. It's nice, you don't feel cramped. In a lot of townhomes, you know, it can be tight, you can feel a little cramped, but there's lots of space here. We got main floor laundry, and this here is your master bedroom. Again, what I love that Millstone has done here with these homes is they've really capitalized on the fact that you don't have neighbors back there, and you got giant windows. So when you got a little pond out here and some grassy fields, why not have a big window with a nice view in your master bedroom? You don't have to worry about neighbors peeking in at you, you know what I'm saying? So that's really nice. It lets in lots of light, like I said. And then over here, for a house this size, this is probably one of the biggest walk-in closets I've ever seen in my life. All right, I shut the door behind me, I go right to the corner. You got shelving space all around. I should look up what the actual dimensions are of this room. It's probably echoing so much. Let's open the door where it's a little less echoey. But yeah, I mean, that is a giant walk-in closet, which is really nice. This is bigger than what I thought I would see in a townhome of this size. And then of course, what is a master bedroom without a master ensuite? Okay. So here we are. This is upgraded, really nice gray mosaic tile, 12 by 24. So they're bigger tiles than what you normally get, both in the floor and in the shower, which I really like. I think they look beautiful. You got a nice window here, again, letting light into your washroom, but you know, it's above your head, so you don't have to worry about anything. And yeah, his and her sinks, and nice lighting above the mirror as well. Very nice. All right, let's keep walking here. So that's your primary bedroom. Right beside your primary bedroom, there's your laundry room. Actually, a pretty good size one as well. So we've got main floor laundry. I don't know what was going on for like 100 years in this country. We were building houses with the laundry the furthest possible place from your bedroom. You know what I mean? Like down in the basement. I don't know why. Let's come down the hall and let's check out the guest bathroom. Okay, this is the bathroom that most of the people besides you are going to be using. And again, we've stuck with the same theme as down below. The same colored cabinets up here as we got in the kitchen and downstairs. And again, we have the same tile in here as you get in the master bedroom as well. These 12 by 24 grade tiles. It's very nice. There's 2 more bedrooms, and there's something really cool to show you in this bedroom over here. Okay, this is one of the spare bedrooms. All right, and you know what you get? Another walk-in closet. Yeah, you get 2, all right? So usually you just get your walk-in closet in the primary bedroom, but here we've got a nice, huge closet in the guest bedroom as well. Okay, again, throughout the entire house, we have these European windows. Again, you can make them come out to the side. You can make them come tip back. Very nice. And last but not least, we have your third bedroom. This is the smaller bedroom. Okay, so this is gonna be for a crib, for a twin bed, or it's gonna be your office. All right, so we're back here in the living room. Let's have a little chat here. So this home right here is built from Millstone Homes. The asking price is $639,000. Okay, for a brand new build, that's pretty good. You're not really gonna get cheaper than that in the London area for new construction townhomes. There's very few anyway. Also, it's nice that you're backing onto just a little pond here, nature right near a park, rather than other people's homes. But anyway, I don't know what it is you're actually looking for. It might not be a townhome. My job is to help people relocate to the London area and around the London area. So if you're looking to move and you need help figuring out how much should I actually be paying for some of these homes? Where is right for me? Where's the right school district? Where maybe you need a huge yard. Ryan, where can I get a huge yard? Hint, there's some around the corner that have giant yards. But anyway, this is where I come in. Me and my team love helping people relocate to the area. That's my phone number there. Shoot me a text, tell me what your goals are, and we'll see how I can help you meet those goals. Now, I want to tell you more about the Talbotville area because I think it is a little underrated. Let's go over to that park over there. Welcome to Talbotville Optimist Sports Park. Check out how they got this thing set up here. So this is a giant pavilion I'm under right here with a ton of picnic tables. All right, there's public washrooms right there. And then behind us is a really nice brand new ballpark right here. So your kids have ball games, you just walk down the street. They got it set up here so all the parents can hang out in the shade away from the sun on a hot summer day while their kids play baseball. Let's actually go check out the ball diamond here. This is a nice ball diamond too. Like this isn't like, the rinky-dink little ball diamonds you see a lot of the time in neighborhoods. This is nice. They've got the fencing all the way around. They've got the nice red dirt area with the bases. They got a lot of space here. They got the lighting too. By the way, this all lights up like a professional ball diamond at night. This is really cool. And like I said, you got grandstands back here, but also the pavilion, so you can hang out there while your kids are playing baseball. And then back here, actually, just behind the ball diamond, we've got a play area for the kids. So you got one kid in baseball, you got the other who's not interested. You can take them both as a family. They can play here on this play structure, and you don't have to worry about them. The other thing you'll notice they've done here is there is a pathway all the way around this giant park. So whether you're just going for a walk or you're jogging, you're running, sprint training, whatever you're doing, it's kind of nice that there's a large area that you can go get some exercise in. And like I mentioned earlier, you have another huge park just around the corner. This one also has play gyms, but a soccer field instead of a baseball diamond. So you're pretty much covered park-wise in the Talbotville area. And again, just to speak about the area a little bit more in case you don't know. So, I mean, this is St. Thomas, which has been a pretty desirable little town to live in for generations just outside of London. So from Talbotville, you're about 3 minutes into actual St. Thomas. So it's pretty much just a suburb of St. Thomas. And from like Lambeth, like southwest London, you're probably about 20 minutes. Location-wise, I think it's pretty good, but if you're somebody that wants to like be in London, like near the big malls in London, it's probably not for you, but I honestly don't think you need it. Like everything you need, grocery stores and doctor's offices and everything else, it's all gonna be in St. Thomas right here. So it's really not bad. It's a wonderful area, and if you need more information about moving to the area, as always, like I've said before, my phone number's right here on the screen. Feel free to just shoot me a text and reach out. I look forward to hearing from you.